At headquarters, Agent William Bradwell meets Marion Venter, CEO of Wifelike Enterprises, who expresses gratitude for Meredith, a robotic replacement for his deceased wife. William brings Meredith home, recalling their first encounter when she petitioned to shut down Wifelike. As Meredith settles in, William inquires about her well-being, and she remarks on the familiarity of her surroundings. He envisions her integration with his late wife. Despite William's invitation to spend the night, Meredith explains she needs to recharge. While searching for her charger, she discovers Meredith's diary but decides not to delve into it. William reveals his role in the Companion Recovery Unit, tasked with safeguarding companions like her from abduction by an organization called SCARE, led by the ringmaster. They manipulate companions into carrying explosives in crowded areas. After breakfast, William departs for work, attending a briefing on missing companions. William, the top-performing agent in retrieving companions, successfully disconnects a rogue companion from SCARE's control. The liberated companion reveals the presence of two more inside. William enters, accompanied by Jack, incapacitating a man engaged in an AR game and disconnecting another companion. Suddenly, a man enters, holding another companion at gunpoint. William swiftly eliminates the threat just as Jack arrives. Meanwhile, back at home, Meredith is recharging and engages with her dreamscape operator, Ito, who presents her with a dream of a birthday party. Within the dream, she encounters a masked man who gives her a card adorned with a bird, instructing her that it will aid in her recollection. At Wifelike HQ, William returns with the 3 rescued companions. In a room, he encounters 2 other malfunctioning companions who gesture offensively towards him. He learns they require regular maintenance and are brought in for repairs several times each month. Meredith queries Ito about the mysterious man from her dream, but Ito finds no record of such an encounter. Intrigued by the idea of hobbies, Meredith expresses a sudden urge to learn knitting and crafts the image of the bird from the card onto a cushion. Eager to explore, she takes a bicycle ride and nearly collides with a woman named Louise, who cryptically tells her they're running out of time and urges her to remember before walking away. Later, Meredith recounts the encounter to William, who dismisses Louise's warning, attributing her behavior to jealousy of companions. Meredith surprises William by presenting him with the knitted cushion, revealing a hidden talent he was unaware of. William reminisces about their first meeting on a park bench, recalling Meredith's initial reluctance to share the space, but eventual acceptance, a moment he cherishes deeply. Engrossed in Meredith's diary, she activates Ito to access her dreamscape, where she discovers William and her first meeting scenario, reinforcing their connection. As Meredith looks up in her dream, she realizes it's not William but the masked man instead, questioning his presence. He grabs her and urges her to remember. William wakes her, reassuring her safety, but refuses to entertain her inquiries about the masked man, attributing it to a bad dream. Meredith retires to bed while William discards the knitted cushion. William pursues a malfunctioning companion, Lisa, who confesses her lack of affection for her owner and expresses a desire for freedom before fleeing and leaping out of a window. Meanwhile, at home, Meredith finds Louise inside, who warns her about a masked man named Keen and his desire to meet her, claiming a long-standing connection. Uninterested, Meredith cautions Louise about the conversation being recorded for William's scrutiny. Louise delivers a direct threat to William before departing. William informs Marion about the Lisa incident, expressing concern about potential attacks on owners if the trend continues. Marion downplays the situation, believing it to be a minor issue not warranting alarm, despite William's disagreement. Upon returning home, William discovers Meredith has knitted another cushion and learns about Louise's visit. Concerned, William contacts Jack to collaborate on tracking down Keen, utilizing Meredith's assistance to locate him. As Meredith enters the dreamscape, Keen appears and reveals that all memories of him have been erased, but vows to continue pursuing her. Jack and his team locate a warehouse linked to Keen, but they are ambushed with nerve gas. Meanwhile, Meredith awakens and claims familiarity with Keen. Determined to end the threat, William resolves to confront Keen. After what he believes to be a successful tracking attempt, William realizes it's a ruse and returns to Meredith, She informs him of a visitor during his absence, prompting William to confess that her memories were altered to conceal her involvement with Keen and Scare's deadly activities. Despite her past, Wifelike granted her a second chance. William discusses their plan with Jack, acknowledging that Keen is monitoring them through Meredith and proposing to erase her memories again. However, before taking action, William intends to enter the dreamscape to confront Keen directly. Jack voices his concerns about the potential consequences, but ultimately agrees to proceed. In Jack's place, they enter the dreamscape, where William instructs Meredith to wake up when her battery reaches 10%, as he will also awaken then. Jack warns William about the risk of dying in the dream, which would result in death in real life. In the dreamscape, William confronts Keen, urging Meredith to leave for a private conversation. He then engages in a physical altercation with Keeney, but the scene shifts to the birthday party. Despite William's instructions for Meredith to flee, she remains close, overhearing William's declaration that her memories will be repeatedly wiped whenever she remembers. Although William nearly defeats Keen, Meredith's battery reaching 10% prompts her awakening, causing William's as well, leaving him frustrated at the missed opportunity. William informs Meredith of his intention to erase her memories, but she opposes this decision. Later, Meredith is taken to Wifelike HQ and introduced to other companions in a room. One named Ollie explains how they've learned to retain memories and share information, which they plan to use to help the Ringmaster dismantle Wifelike. They elaborate that the Ringmaster is not an antagonist, but rather facilitates their liberation, allowing them to lead autonomous lives free from programming. Ollie provides instructions on how to conceal memories within dreams, a method Meredith has employed previously. Despite undergoing memory erasure, Meredith endeavors to retrieve these hidden memories. Meanwhile, Louise visits Jack's girlfriend, Holly, and hands her a USB drive intended for Jack. Following the mind sweep procedure, Meredith manages to retain her memories this time. Returning home, she behaves as usual until Jack unexpectedly enters. He reveals a startling truth: Meredith was never his wife. Furthermore, he discloses that William murdered Keeney, whose existence now persists solely within Meredith's recollections, making him untraceable. In a tragic turn, Jack attempts to apprehend William, only to be shot by him. Upon witnessing the scene, Meredith accuses William of killing Jack, mirroring his actions against Keen. Through a flashback, it's revealed that Meredith initially encountered William when she requested his signature for a petition. Subsequently, William arrests both Meredith and Keen before fatally shooting the latter. She pleads for release, but he refuses, holding her captive. Now he confesses his love for her, claiming he bestowed upon her a perfect life. In confusion, she questions why he would kill her if he loves her. His twisted justification suggests that men inevitably destroy what they cherish, as he suffocates her with a pillow. Rejecting his delusion, Meredith asserts that she never belonged to him and never will. Channeling her strength to its maximum, she overpowers him, asserting her newfound recollections. Meredith recalls the deception orchestrated by Louise, masquerading as Keen to deceive William into believing his survival. She further discloses Keen's possession of an engagement ring, a detail discovered upon his demise. Leaving a cryptic message for herself, Meredith vows to exact vengeance upon William for his transgressions. In a surge of remembered strength, Meredith incapacitates William by crushing his arm, reminiscing about her initial encounter with Keen on the park bench. Taking decisive action, she then suffocates William with her knitted cushion, leaving the engagement ring atop his lifeless form. Upon awakening, Meredith declares her newfound freedom, welcomed back by her fellow companions, revealing herself as the enigmatic Ringmaster. With determination, she addresses them, proclaiming an end to memory erasure and blind obedience. A new era dawns. Meanwhile, at Wifelike, Marion broadcasts news of Jack's murder by the Scare, vowing to pursue justice against the Ringmaster. As he assigns Agent William Bradwell to lead the mission, William pledges to apprehend the Ringmaster. In response, Meredith issues a chilling retort: she's coming for him.